Kieu, why did you decide to write this book?
I chose to write this book because I was approached by an editor here at Kalmbach, and I started conceptualizing something that would be different and felt that it might be a solid concept to pursue.
What skill level does your book appeal to?
This book should appeal to first-timer beaders who are looking to go into metals, beginner metal workers who've gotten lost along the way, looking for tidbits and a little bit more in-depth but not real advanced skills.
And how do you create the projects that are in the book?
I create the projects in the book by looking at available materials and thinking about the techniques that I want to put into the book, and by pairing them up until I come up with some sort of project that seems to make sense, and then at which point I also look at my audience and what seems to make sense to them and perhaps what they might like.
How is your book different than those that are currently out on the market?
The book was presented in sister projects. So there is a hot project for every cold project, and they look very similar, like twins. This is different from what's available out there. So far as I know, no one has presented these two concepts together. The whole point of creating the hot and cold concept is so that by the end of the book, if you actually worked through all the projects, hopefully the reader or the craftsperson will be able to make educated decisions as to which way they want to go with their project when they step out of the project and start creating their own, and then they can know how to navigate through projects.
And why would a consumer be drawn to this book?
I think that they'd be drawn to this book because the projects are very wearable. They're not so ostentatious or so far out there, and a lot of the materials are also readily available along with the tools, so they can easily and quickly be done with a project within an hour or so of picking up the book and work through all the projects easily.